Hello, welcome to Park Bench. This is Deborah Davidson, and today I'm featuring one of our local businesses right here in Rockville, Maryland. And this is Kara Weiss. Welcome, Kara.
Thank you.
And Kara's going to tell you a little bit about her business here in Rockville.
I'm an event planner. We have been around for a little over 25 years. Started my business out of my home, mostly working for clients that would find me with signs around the neighborhood, because I think we only had AOL at the time. That's how long ago this was. And I was doing some field marketing and got some advertising in local newspapers. I had my kids at home. I loved events from before my business started, mostly. I was working for malls doing events and corporations. There was a big company called Incredible Universe. I had a job there for a long time until they closed. And for the Doubletree Hotel, I was creating. I loved. So I had experience in events. It was dreams and not I want to plan parties. It was more about events and the whole concept of marketing. That was why I wanted a party to get people to come. Not because I wanted to.
You've been in this business a long time.
Long time, yeah.
Now, how long have you owned this business?
So this business 25 years. I wasn't all about one party. In college, I don't want people to learn a corporation. I want them to have really so, and I used to call it a Hamish event. In college days and help out with the events that took place. I still remember we did an event at one of the malls I worked at for Desert Feeling. So it's long ago. I've been involved in this. And the idea was to get people to come shopping to see the event happening. Try to help them with at the mall. That's why people went shopping. But we leave them to do some of the rolled into the idea. I kind of started. I didn't realize it at the time, but when I got married, that now realized called the different worlds out there. I didn't know I was doing that. So I got a job. But if you see on some of my pictures and articles I had written that, and I actually back to school. I was actually building notebooks of all the special events. So I was building websites within. We didn't know what a website was. Special degree, but they were just notebook planning. There is that thing now. It's very popular these days. I would show them the information of this DJ, or we learned it was a smaller industry, and then it just grew by billions. We would with the pick and choose out of the 3 or 4 in the community, and now there's I love it. I do love it, and we're on the internet now.
Tell me a little bit more about it. Just give me some idea of what kind of event.
So mostly weddings.
Mostly weddings.
And bar and bat mitzvahs we do.
Okay.
We're very, very well known in this area for bar and bat mitzvahs in the Rockville, Montgomery County area. Just because we have a different approach to planning, where we're sitting with the clients. Like I said, we're teaching them what to do. We're teaching them affordably how to stay in line. We've done some crazy events as well. I've known. I did the event. If people know this area from around here, we had NSYNC here 20 years ago, probably. I don't even remember. 17, 18 years ago. One of my clients had brought them in, and Dave Matthews in for these bar mitzvahs. Some of them are crazy, crazy wonderful. They all what I added to that was the planning of it, but I insisted, and my clients wanted to put a lot of money towards charity as well. That's what makes my company different as well. Every party I bring up, we bring up mitzvah projects and doing good for the world, even though you're having a party. So
that's unique. I was going to ask you.
That's a big part of
your business.
Yeah, I mean, bar bat mitzvahs, they're taught to do that a little bit, but years ago it wasn't like as much of a priority. It was like, okay, I'm having a bar mitzvah, it's going to be this great party. Where I was like, well, I'm trying to teach the children. They're 13, why they're having a bar mitzvah, that they're trying to learn the type of person that they are or want to be.
So go beyond just party planning.
Yes. I take them beyond the idea that this is just a party. I take them to the concept of why they're actually having this party. And to a 13-year-old, and when they're meeting with us, they're usually 10 or 11. They get their dates a few years before, and they're going to Hebrew school and hating it. So what I'm trying to explain to them is we're about to celebrate your becoming a child who understands now what Judaism is, and Judaism, at least in a bar bat mitzvah, is understanding the kind of person you are, that you want to do good to the world, that you want to explore yourself and find out how you can help people, but you can also have fun at the same time. So you're celebrating the understanding of who you are, and the type of, and that person is in the Jewish religion is a Jewish person who does mitzvot.
Okay.
So that's what becoming a bar and bat mitzvah is in save the date terms, meaning what I want to call it. And a lot of people explain it that way, but we really try to explain it to the kids. We don't sit with them and say, you're about to have this great party. You know, that's not what it is. You're going to have a party celebrating learning this piece of information. Same with our weddings. I really started my business because I was getting married and didn't understand the vendors, but I understand the concept of a party and a celebration, and that there's meaning to it, and that you want all the families to get along, and that you're going to be involved with this family. You have no choice, you know. So we sit with our clients and we remind them to maybe put the groom's name on the invitation if they choose to, and we tell them the reasons. You know, that this isn't just about one side. It might be one side is paying more, but we're a family and we're trying. So we kind of put the feeling back into the party, even with the weddings.
So that's important to you, that part.
Very important to me. That the families are going to the party and the celebration and happy with each other. I don't want them to just be having a party and the father and the mother of the groom are off to the side and not involved. Sure, there's some clients that still ends up happening to. But I feel like our job is to spread the wealth, or spread the happiness, and let them realize, you know, when there gets to be a little bit of uncomfortableness with the families, we kind of bring them back to reality and remind them.
Well, that's an extra touch.
Yeah.
For sure, Kara. That's an extra touch for your business. That's extra. Tell me a little bit about your your promotion, your branding part of your business as well.
Okay. Yeah. So every event these days has what we consider a branding. We had it years ago, but no one really understood that. It was Kara's bat mitzvah, you know, or we danced all night at Kara's bat mitzvah. Now the kids want to have it to be something about them, whether it's that they love sports, that they love a color, that they love a flower. There's some kind of a branding that ties the party together. So you're not just walking into a party with balloons and flowers, you're walking into a party about that particular child. Same with the weddings.
Okay, I was going to ask you, weddings, same thing?
Weddings, same thing. They want a particular color, they want the theme to look country, they want it to look modern, they want it to maybe, I still remember, you know, we sit with weddings and we want to try to figure out more about them and how we can incorporate their life into this wedding. And there was this one couple in conversation, by asking them questions, I found out that all their friends know that they're really big about keeping their hands clean. So one of the favors we gave out was hand sanitizer with their initials on it and their date. So we try to really, that's branding. That's branding their party. People will remember there was hand sanitizer given out at, you know, Joe and Cindy's wedding, because that's what they're about, hand sanitizing. So we incorporate that into all the parties, and it kind of names or recognizes what this party is about. And then we tie into corporate events where corporations are trying to get their brand out the same way, but not obviously in a private party. It's private. It's we don't need people to remember it later, other than Facebook and, you know, all these social media sites. But that's to their friends. Where a corporation is having a run outside, that 10K or whatever it is, and they're having some kind of run, and they want to give out tchotchkes, or we call them ancillary items. So then you go home and you remember this little hand sanitizer you got, or a cup that you got with a brand name on it. One of our associates taught me once in that end of it, that the best form of advertising is to take the pens with your company name on it and just leave it places. Just leave it at a bank. Leave it at, just buy lots of things with your name on it, pens, and just leave them places. Because you know you had that pen in your purse that you found at the bank, or you found at the coffee place. And it's this cool looking pen. You go, save the date. Oh, what are they again? You know, and it just gets people to recognize the name. Which is what I've put my efforts into with these 25 years. And is not, this company is a Kara Weiss. I am the builder of the company. My husband is the builder of the company.
So you're the founder and the CEO.
Yes. And we're the name of the company, but the name of the company really is save the date, and the people you hire are save the date.
Okay.
You're hiring our company. We're reputable. We're insured. We have experience.
You are licensed.
Licensed,
Okay.
yeah, and there's a lot out there who don't, and they're competing against me, Craigslist, which really makes it tough in this world, but they're not insured, they don't have those things. We came to the Rockville area because this is our bread and butter. This is our Montgomery County. We love Rockville, where we were in Potomac, Rockville, this whole area, that's most of our clientele, but this is where our clients are from, and we want to work for clients who appreciate that we're a member of the community, and that Rockville appreciates us as a member of the community. So we came out of the house, bought an office here in Rockville. So yes, it costs a lot of extra money, and that's something we I don't know what the right word is, but debate with, or it costs.
Well, it's very conveniently located.
Right.
Extremely. I mean,
we have great
right.
People pull in parking.
Right.
We're down the street from some old memories of people who've been in this area a long time. Some restaurants. We're kind of off the beaten path, but not really. Everyone knows the street.
No, very convenient.
Everyone knows the street.
Exactly.
Knows where we are, but we're not. It's not like no one's necessarily coming shopping here, but but they're going to come here and they go, wow, there's so much here. I forgot. There's a great restaurant in our area. There's a great little bakery.
Speaking of that, tell the folks how they can reach you, your webpage, your address, telephone number. Go ahead.
So we have a webpage that's constantly being updated and adding pictures to it. It's www.savethedatemd, not like medical doctor, but it's really not. It's MD. Maryland. SaveTheDateMD.com. They could call us. We're always free at our cell phones. And our office number is 301-983-6222. We have, the office, anyone can walk in, but generally we take appointments. It makes more sense for us. Yeah, by appointments.
Oh, that's better. Your appointments only. Yes, and you can take the time to sit down and discuss things with them. Right. Now, you have someone you'd like to introduce?
Yeah, Christine.
Today? Christine
has been with me for many, many, many years.
Hi.
So she's little me.
Something like that.
When I first started, so she's now she's learned from me. I taught her the save the date way. The concept that we talked about, where we like people to understand that it's more than the party. So she gets that. She gets the idea of the party. She came with me as an assistant. She started with me as an intern and has just grown. And now she's the name out there under Save the Date. I'm still out there. We still have meetings together. My clients, all our clients get my phone number, but she's the one they're going to for everything.
So what's your position, Christine, here?
I'm a senior event director here at Save the Date. And the one thing I would like to add that Kara touched on briefly is one of the things I love best about working here is the collaborative element to it. Not just in our office, but with our clients. Like, we really stress the idea of working with our clients to create a completely not only unique event, but unique to them. So Kara touched on the idea of finding the hand sanitizer for their client, but it's every little detail that makes that person unique, and that's what makes the events interesting for me. Not just their guests, but interesting for me as a planner, because otherwise it would look like I did the same party every week. So that's what I like best about it, and I think that's what makes us a special company, is that emphasis on working with our clients to find that element.
I taught her well.
Yes, well, that's going to wrap it up today, folks. If you have any type of event planning, wedding planning, bat mitzvah, any type of event, you must come see Kara. This is a great business. I've just met her today, but I can tell she's very passionate about her business. And so come down and visit her, Save the Date in Rockville, Maryland, and come see Carol, okay? Thank you. Kara.
Thank you.
Kara, I'm sorry. Save the Date.
Thank you very much.